And welcome back. Today for you I got the Yak-2 KABB, and those are some bars because we will be sending people straight to Mars. M&M Rep God? Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. First of all, thank you to all my Patreons, and second of all, if you are interested in the new patch vehicles, I will be covering a plane from day one every day until I finally run out of new vehicles to cover. So make sure to click the bell if you don't want to miss that, and if you don't want to click the bell, that's completely fine. Just make sure to not answer the door tonight. But the Yak-2 KABB. Rep Gold is actually pretty accurate because this thing has no business being as good as it is. This thing gets an interceptor spawn, a pretty good climb rate, pretty good turn, amazing guns. It's not the fastest, but it doesn't really matter when you start above everyone and everyone thinks you are a bomber, a heavy fighter, and they start pitching up for you, and the second someone pitches up for you, you simply die. And because of this, because we are at a decently low BR, I'm going to get like, I think it's 26 kills in 4 games or something dumb like that. So feel free to stick around for the rest of it. And most of my kills are going to be looking like this. Someone pitches up for you. You just don't take the head on, and it doesn't really matter what they are in. Even Key 43s, even A6M2s, they just don't have the power to get the nose on target. And the second they start stalling out, you simply loop over, you use your flaps. Be careful not to rip them off, because when you do, this thing does become kind of gimped. It's still plenty good, but the flaps really do help it out. Now be careful, because even though you turn very well if you get stuck in energy fights, it might get drained and you might still die, but versus most players you are going to be completely fine. Near the end of this video I will have a little bit of a dogfight with someone that actually kind of plays it passive and plays it right for the most part, until at the end when he messes it up. Now the boomerang is something that actually it's not very easy to dogfight in this thing, not on equal terms. And because of the head-on, he started off on a pretty good position. So I have to reverse him first. I'm going to drop some throttle. The slower we go, the bigger my advantage becomes. And of course here comes a teammate to ruin the fight. So I pull out of the way because he's trying to ram me. I1ADS overshoots, which is perfect. But you can tell that the second he goes for a shot and he thinks he's going to get it, we basically reverse our turns. He was a little bit too aggressive. I get on his 6. And all I have to do then is put my nose on target. Here we are. Junker 87. This is my actual first game in the thing. So I'm not completely used to the aim here yet, but it doesn't really matter because we are going to be stalling out the entire lobby, which is exactly what you want to happen. So I see a J1N1 coming in from the right, and I see a guy in front and below us. Now the J1 does have an air spawn and he might be able to get somewhat close to us. He's probably going to be the highest energy target in this area. He also has gunners, so if I can stall him out right here, that would be perfect. I can kill this guy and I won't sacrifice any position to anyone else. Now he's trying to pitch up for us, just as predicted. So we are gonna pitch down on him. We say congratulations and send him right back to the hangar. So that's kill number 1, or kill number 2 actually, and I still have position over everyone else. And that's good target prioritization. If you can kill people for basically free, without having to sacrifice anything, you are going to be completely golden. And these two guys stalled themselves out. Now the P63 here is going to be first target. He flies in our guns. F3F doesn't have the engine power to keep up, so he flies into our guns as well. And he gets gunned down just the same way. And that's kill number 4. And we still have position on everyone in the lobby, except maybe the F2A that's across the map. And the bomber that's on the right, but that doesn't really count. So I see a Hurricane right below us. I see a P400 right in front of us. And I know I can kill this Hurricane because he looks kind of greedy. And he seems to be wanting to pitch up for us. We dodge the guns. We make sure that he doesn't get a shot, and then we just pitch down on him. Congratulations, you are also going straight back to the hangar. Kill number 5 in like a minute of time, which is great, because now all I have to do is go head on with this guy, and again it's a plane with low engine power. It's 2.3, most planes are like that, and if you dive on someone and dodge the head on, this guy might turn much better than us, but you can see that the second he runs out of energy, it doesn't matter how well you turn, because at 50 kilometers an hour, you're basically just stationary. He flies into our guns, he couldn't really help it, and down he goes. And now I see the P400. We are below him, he can dive on us, and he will be faster than us in this MERS, but it doesn't really matter because our engine power is very much superior to his. And all I have to do now is just turn fight this guy, and if he sticks it, he will die. So here he is coming. I'm trying to dive right now, so I pick up a little bit of speed, make it a little bit harder for him to hit us. So we pitch up, we roll up over, and we start predicting his turn. Well, it's not really a prediction, because he just keeps going into the same direction. But all I have to do now is just keep sending it until he eventually flies straight into our guns. There you go. Didn't take very long because the Yak-2 KABB in a dogfight is a little bit nasty. Gonna keep holding the trigger down, we set him on fire, down he goes. And then after 2 minutes the last 2 guys managed to die as well. And here we are, another game. Going head on with 2 bombers. And you can tell that I'm not even trying to kill him. Now sure, when I get an easy kill like that I will take it, but I'd rather crit both of them heavily than get 1 kill and let the other guy just climb to space. Very bad for the long game. I'd rather cripple them both, make them both completely useless. And maybe I'll get 2 kills, maybe I'll get 0, but at least at the end of the game I won't be having to chase them. Right now, P38, we didn't really have to sacrifice that much position. P38 is diving on us, and if he sticks this fight, he will simply die. So he goes straight, but because we went into a dive, we picked up some speed, and he might think that he has the energy advantage so he can climb away. Unfortunately for him, we were going much faster than he thought we were. And that's going to be kill number 2 again at the start of the game. And you can tell, airspawn planes are out of the match now, and we didn't have to sacrifice any position on anyone in this lobby except for the person that we just killed. P40 going very slow. I'm gonna be full sending it a little bit here because I don't really see anyone around this area. So I want to make sure that I just kill as many people as I possibly can. And that's right there why I went a little bit more aggressive, because everyone is in the middle of the map. Heinkel 111 probably won't get very far. He's already damaged. He's not doing very well. And the other bomber is getting targeted by someone else. So he's probably going to be taken care of as well. 836 probably wants to go head on because he has 650 cals. He does exactly that. So we dodge him. But I do notice that the FU behind him is also kind of eyeing me. So instead of going for the 836 and getting myself killed with a single kill, I'm gonna dodge the FU. Pitch right back down on him. We say congratulations, and he also goes back to the hangar. The 836 is still basically stalled out, so we switch and we also start shooting at him. Now I miss my shots here, no big deal, for 2 reasons. I one, completely dominate this guy in the dogfight, and secondly, he is occupied shooting someone else. And again, a very quick ace. I see the FU on the bottom there, he's running away. I will not be catching him, I'm not anywhere near fast enough, so I'm going to let him run. I see the 820 and I'm going to be diving on him and cutting him off. And this is the second game I did in this thing, at least in a very long while. I did fly it a very long time ago, but this is the second game. This guy is very slow, very easy kill, and I'm just gonna end up whiffing everything. So we missed the first shot, I then loop up and over. I see 0.85, probably an easy shot here. Just shoot a few rounds, and I underlead again. And I'm not gonna sit in this guy's gunners for very much longer, because I don't really want to risk it. FU is coming in, as well as an F2A Buffalo. And the Buffalo is something I do not really like the dogfight. FU comes in. I'm trying to pick up as much speed as I can, because when I start turning, I will be a pretty easy shot. I'm going to go up and over, because I need to bait him into the vertical, because if he keeps going straight, and if he wants to run away, he will be able to do so. I notice that he's coming in for the ramp, so I'm going to start neck-G'ing. He will not be able to get the shot in that. And then the second he does that, he sacrifices all of his position, and he gets absolutely one-turned. There goes his wing. And there is the ground. Kill number 6. Now there is Mr. Imposter. He's looking kind of sus, so I want to kill him as quickly as we can. And right now, I notice that these tickets are draining rather rapidly. So I'm getting a little bit... I'm on the clock right now. There's still quite a few enemies alive. There's a 109 on the other side of the map. There's an 820 on the runway. And the F2A is right here. And the F2A is going to try to run away from us. And the reason I'm not going directly at him is because of the AA on frontline maps. We've all experienced this. The AA, when you are flying very low and slow, and you will be very low and slow in a plane like this, you become a very susceptible target to random AA. And if you get hit by AA in this thing, kiss your ass goodbye. Because it's simply, it will become too slow. You're going to overheat your engines. You're going to have more drag on your frame. And you are just going to be going like 380 kilometers an hour when you're absolutely pushing the plane to go as fast as humanly possible. You don't want that to happen, especially considering we are kind of on the clock here. Look at the tickets. They keep draining and draining and draining. 820 dies, which is fantastic. Imposter is getting run down right now. And the other 109 is flying towards the middle of the map. The Heinkel 111 then dies because he has been crit by us at the start. And the F2A is now completely oblivious and he's simply flying straight. Kill number 7 only one guy left. So I'm gonna pop a blind hunt just to be completely safe. And here he comes. We are very low on tickets. We have 2 ticks left. Maybe even 4 ticks or 3 ticks, depending on how many tickets we lose. Looks like it's 4 ticks. 2 ticks. Can we get kill number 8? 2 minutes. Or 2 ticks. 2 kilometers. We are getting in range. 1 kilometer. We still have 1 tick left. And I'm going to shoot at him. And just in time, the tickets run out. And I don't get my 8th kill. A little bit unfortunate. But what can you do about it? Here we are again at the start of the game. There's a bomber, so we are just going to intercept him because I don't want him to run to space. We shoot a few rounds, we set him on fire, we take his wing off, and he also goes straight back to the hangar. So we now climb straight over the middle of the map, because that's what you do in this thing, and you start baiting people into the vertical. Pretty easy. Sounds easy, it is pretty easy. All you need is some cooperating or paid enemies. So we are climbing straight over them. There's a lot of spotted guys right now. And I'm not really worried about any of these except for the Spitfire. As well as the Key 43. Because I can out dogfight every single one of them. Except for those 2 planes. The thing is, we have so much energy right now that it doesn't even matter. Because even if they think about pitching up for us, they die right there. If they don't pitch up for us, we can simply boom and zoom them until they die. So these 2 guys are going to be my prime target. I do notice the BF-109 in the background shooting at us. And basically killing himself, but I do not care. I noticed the Spitfire going straight up. I know I can get an easy kill behind me, but I can also get an easy kill in front of us. Because he's going extremely slow, he's basically stalled out, and all I have to do is make my shots land. We do exactly that, we break off, and we just go straight back up again. None of these guys will be able to catch us, so I just put it into a little bit of a vertical. And then once I lose all my speed, they are also losing speed in the process. I'm just gonna go horizontal, and if any of these 3 guys think about pitching up for us, they will die right then. Waiting for the 190, but I'm more waiting on the Key 61 because he is gonna be an actual bigger threat in this thing. Because I'm not gonna be very easily out-turning him. So I get behind him, I drop my flaps, and he goes just a little bit in a different direction as I thought he would. But it doesn't matter, because I have much more energy. So I drop my flaps, he's turning right into us. And then we kill him right there. Just kidding, I'm not able to aim. But it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna be on his 6 with a lot of precision. I drop the landing flaps, I pull lead, and down goes the Key 61. Now we have a 1 and 9 behind us, or below us. And I know this guy will pitch up for us, because he did exactly that just a minute ago. The thing is, he's going way too slow to do so. And he can't even pitch up at all. And I know there's 2 guys coming in. But I'd rather kill this guy right now, instead of getting pushed down into a 3v1. So I'm not able to get my guns on. I'm gonna full send it for a little bit longer in the hope that one of them will commit. He does that, which is great. I dodge his shells. I do get nicked by one of his 7mm, but that's not really bad damage. 109 comes head on with us. We're kind of forced to take it because I can't take 3v1 right now, depending on what that Mustang does. Luckily the 190 also breaks off for a little bit. The Mustang starts diving, but he seems pretty passive, so he's probably not going to go for us. Instead he will go for the highest guy, which is probably the P2. 190 switches targets to the P40, so we are going to switch targets to him. Keep eyes on the Mustang, because if he notices that we are not paying attention to him and he does come in, we get simply hosed down. Right now I have a little bit of time, room, and basically everything. Mustang is going RTB, which is going to be a returning trend in this video, or in this game. And the 190 is crit. He's now stalled out basically. Correct my aim after missing everything, and down he goes. Kill number 6. And we are going to fast forward till roughly the end of this game. So what do you do when you have an advantageous position in a plane that's much faster, that can easily energy trap this thing, and the enemy is basically giving you the kill? You turn around back to the airfield. Yes, he has like 800 meters on us, he's much faster, I'm below him, I'm pushing him from a disadvantageous position, and he still turns right back to the airfield. So I'm not gonna push him into it anymore, I'm just gonna be climbing away from it, but not too steep. I don't want to get too much altitude, because I want this guy to feel comfortable. And to give you an idea, I'm gonna show you just this. This is the game after the one you are seeing right now. This is a little bit of an interlude, I guess you can call it. Look at that Yak-1's name. Very closely look at it. Does it look familiar? Yeah. Oh, this is just a misplay. You see that guy's name? Yeah, why do you think he's so mad? Why do you think he is that mad to switch teams and try to team kill me? Well, I can tell you why, and I'll show you just why right here and now. He has the energy advantage. We are cruising on 96% to not overheat the engines, and I have this guy secluded and basically all to myself, and he finally starts engaging us, at least somewhat. He's still climbing on our 6. He doesn't want to engage us at all, because you know, if you engage someone, you might actually die, which you don't want to happen, because if you die in this game, you die in real life. This guy is finally diving in, I start turning, and he instantly breaks off. And that's good to know, because now I know exactly what kind of player you are. I'm gonna full send after you, because I already know he has no idea what to do with an energy advantage if the enemy can just sit inside your turning circle. I then break off, I dive a little bit, I pick up some speed, and it's all just to start pitching up into him. He notices it a little bit too late, and then when he's going 700 kilometers an hour, he is simply going to be stalling himself out. I'm just going to be spraying MGs. I want him to maneuver. I want him to pitch down on us. It looks like we are stalling. We are not. I'm just simply pitching down a little bit to get a little bit of speed back in my plane. And you can tell this guy has no idea how to engage us, which is great for us, because then he starts climbing away again. I can tell you, it is not going to happen. You can team kill me all you want. At the end of the day, you got absolutely dick slapped. So he is crit now. He already didn't know what to do. So now it's just a matter of cleaning this guy up and making sure he gets a nice congratulations as he goes straight back to the hangar. And that's all I have for you today. Feel free to stick around. I will be covering all the planes in the new patch. Day 1, week 1, however you want to call it. I will be cranking out content, so make sure to stick around. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.